Well, hello there, assurance heroes, and welcome to the A-Plan podcast. A is for assurance, and this is your weekly internal audit and risk talk show. He's Emre, the tech guy.
He's Andy, the communication guy.
All right, guys, what have we got for you this week? So this week's topic is, how can you deal with your clients when they're upset or angry?
Oh.
Happens.
Happens.
It's tricky. It's tricky, right? What do you think, Emre?
Yeah, the relationship between the auditees and the auditor are always difficult and full of skepticism, Andy. It is not secret that the auditees in general do not have positive feelings, I would say, concerning the attitudes of the auditors.
Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, I remember years ago, I was doing an audit report writing training with a leading bank in Turkey, and there were a bunch of younger auditors there. So we were going around the room, and there was this lovely person there, sunny personality, very talkative and social. And I said, so, why do you want to be an auditor? Was the question. And she said, I really like meeting people. I like to.
Only for that?
And I thought, oh God, they're not going to like meeting you. That's the trouble. You can like meeting them, but they're not going to like meeting you. And we talk a lot on this show. We talk a lot about relationships, and we talk a lot about building trust. But sometimes people get upset, and we need to deal with that. If you don't deal with that negative emotion, if you can't get beyond it, then you're not going to be able to do your field work in a collaborative manner.
The good cop, bad cop routine?
Not exactly.
Years ago, I used to work with the chief audit executive, Eglantine, by the way.
Eglantine, yeah.
Hello to Eglantine from here.
Hello from Dennis Bank, yeah.
So,
Master auditor.
Yeah, definitely. So she gave me the inspiration on how to deal with such difficult scenarios when the auditee is upset or angry. Each time she was playing the game a bit different than I used to play it. One day during the wrap-up meeting, she was there with us. One of the managers that we were auditing went real upset suddenly with one of our findings. The problem is that he was saying that we didn't have attention to his points, that he didn't have enough resources, that we put too much burden in addition to his business as usual activities and so on. So the approach of the team is rather to say, yes, but okay, but So
all of
the
classic yes, but
yes, and all of this had only made him more upset and angry.
Yeah.
At that moment, the chief auditor intervened and asked her this simple question. She said, "Tell me, please, what is wrong?" And she gave a pause and let him talk. She did not judge. She kept listening with an intensive attention, which was for maybe 30 minutes without a word. So somehow, miraculously, the manager felt like she is really paying attention to his pain. The chief auditor is paying to his pain. She didn't judge him. And she's paying sincere attention to understand really what's going on.
Yeah,
and
perfect.
finally, he said that, okay, I was under too much stress with the burden of the mission and everything. So that gives me a lesson, clearly.
There's no need to get aggressive. I am not getting aggressive!
You are, Rick. I can sense it.
Whenever there's some kind of, I see this all the time with auditors when we're doing a training about audit fieldwork conversations, and you set up a role play. So obviously you set it up. So the process owner, the auditee, is going to get upset and argue. You set the role like that. And whenever it starts, the first instinct of most auditors is to use that yes, but. Yes, but. I don't agree. This is wrong. Yes, but. This is our risk appetite. Yeah, but I mean, it's you not understanding my business. Yes, but this is what the audit committee wants. Yeah, but it's a yes, but the regular yes, but yes, but yes, but it's just a brick wall. How does it make the other person feel? It makes them feel like you're not listening. It's like you're turning it into emotional tennis. They've got this frustration, so they lash out, right? They send the ball over to you, and the yes bot is just smashing it back. Speak in a way that makes them want to listen. Sure. Yes bot doesn't do that. If they're angry, they're going to get angrier. So it's self-destructive. You don't get what you want. The Eglantine approach, first of all, the first thing that we do, instead of running from it, avoiding it, ignoring it, what's the problem? What's wrong? Are you okay? You seem upset. Why? A question. This is the power of the question. A question is the most powerful thing that you can say in your communication, because if I ask you a question, it means I'm using my speech to give the floor to you because I'm interested, because I want to listen, I want to understand.
He's a genius, huh?
That's what they tell me.
Well, he looks like a fruitcake to me.
The other thing that I would recommend is a technique that Carl Rogers, pioneering psychoanalyst, came up with, which is called verbal mirroring. When somebody's upset about their feelings, if somebody says, look, I'm very worried about the report, you can say, I can see you're worried, or I can understand you're worried, or something like that. Don't ever paraphrase, because sometimes people, I'm worried about the report. Oh, I can see why you're concerned. They're not concerned. They're worried. So if he says worried, use the word worried. Mirror those words to show that you're really listening and that you really get them. Because when we're feeling that way, if we feel that there's somebody who gets us, then it's a very, very powerful psychological connection.
And remember, the term audit comes from audio, listening.
That's right, yeah, that's right. The base word from Latin, auditare, to listen. So audio, I listen. And that's it. The original auditors, that's what they were, right? They were employed by the emperor to go to the Senate and to sit at the back and listen. Just listen. And then at the end of the day, go back to the emperor and say, this guy. Not much has changed in the last 2,500 years. No, everything's changed. Everything's changed, right?
This is the end, beautiful friend.
Final thoughts?
Don't collect the negative messages. Talk to your auditees during the mission. Don't collect all the negative news and spell them out in one shot.
God, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we want, drop by drop. When it comes to poison, drop by drop. That we don't want a bucket, right? Not poison, that's the wrong word. When it comes to bad news, we like drips, not buckets. Not buckets full, yeah. So what time is it?
If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.
It's A-Team time. If you have an assurance problem, if no one else can help you, then we can, because we're your assurance agony ants. Any questions or anything you'd like us to talk about, send us a mail to the aplan@zohomail.eu, and we'll be happy to help wherever we can. So thanks very much. That's it for this week, guys. This has been the A-Plan podcast. A is for assurance. And remember, when your A-Plan's good, you don't need no B-Plan.